Okay, my name is Ismail Auwal, and I'm leading the Make Kano Green project. Okay, this tree planting campaign started around 2019 in Kano, and this is how it started. Actually, there have been talks on the importance of planting trees with some of our elders on social media, and then we come onto social media one day, and then there was a lot of complaint on social media about how terribly hot Kano was at that particular instant of time, and the complaints goes on and on and on and on and on. And then we started thinking among some groups of our friends that instead of just complaining, what can we do as part of our contribution to minimize that terrible heat at that particular time. And then we come to understand that one of the effects of, or one of the things that leads to that extremely hot weather then was as a result of lack of trees around, and also many trees has been cut down. There is no replacement, and people are not taking tree planting seriously. And it's proved beyond reasonable doubt that tree planting or trees generally reduce the amount of heat in any particular environment. That's not something that I think everybody understands this now, that places that have tree are more habitable than those places that don't have tree. So that's how exactly we embark on our tree planting campaign in 2019, and this is how we started. I told you earlier that it's a group of like-minded friends, and what we do then is to contribute among ourselves 1,000 naira, 500 naira, 200 naira, and then buy seedlings to go and plant in a particular location. I can remember the highest donation we received at that particular time was 100 seedlings from Malam Yakubu Musa. But that's how we started. When we collect a minimum of 50 seedlings, we choose a community, and when we choose a community, we usually visit that community, usually on Wednesdays, and then we talk to the traditional leadership of that particular community about the importance of tree, and we introduce ourselves and the campaign we do. Then we later come back over the weekend, usually Saturdays, to plant this tree in that community or street. This is how Make Kano Green campaign started in 2019. You see, this year the campaign has taken a different dimension. When I say a different dimension, what I mean by saying a different dimension is this. This year, we wanted to plant 1 million trees before the end of this year. Of course, we started just 4 months into the year, but I can say we have achieved a tremendous effort, because as I speak now, the campaign is just 2 weeks and few days on, but we have planted out together with other communities. We have planted around 10,600 plus trees in 2 weeks. Actually, the challenge is all the trees we collect, all the 10,000 trees I mentioned, all of them comes from personal donation. If I say personal donation, is the cost of seedlings around 150 naira to 200 naira. So all of this 10,000, I think now we have, I can see those are the number of trees we planted. Now we have around between. If you put together the one we planted and the one we have on ground, we can say we have like 13,600 plus. All of these 13,600 plus trees are from people's personal donation. People donate, and we visit community and plant, and then we ask other CVOs or active community that have active participation. All of these trees comes from personal donation, and to gather this amount of trees in 2 weeks, you will see people has tremendously contributed to the campaign. But yet, there is a serious demand of these trees, and this is why I will take this opportunity to explain to people that we want to plant 1 million trees, and the intention is to plant it together with you all as citizens of Kano State. So I think the basic challenge is, it's like everybody is now sitting down and expecting us to give him seedlings, which we might not probably have. But I understand, maybe people don't understand that just 250 naira, just 200 naira can plant a tree for you. Maybe this is what people don't understand. Just this morning, we gave a particular community in Kumbus of 50 seedlings to plant in their community, And when we give them 50 seedlings to plant in their community, all of them went, they go there, they buy basket at the cost of 500 naira, and they also buy blocks, cement, and sand, just to protect the tree. So you understand how much what is the cost of one block, what is the cost of one tree, but they have many of them. So I want people to understand that we want you as citizens of Nigeria or Kano to own this campaign, to understand that we all have responsibility to plant or to contribute toward making this particular planet or environment in particular more habitable. And one of the ways of doing that stops, or one of the ways of making the earth habitable, is by planting a tree. You can just, one tree is at least is better than none. So this is the main challenge. Is I want people to understand that of course we have seedlings, but we cannot give each and everyone out person their seedling. Please, next time, just take your 200 naira, go around, buy one seedling and plant. I have talked about ownership. This is how we do. This is how the process we follow in every particular community we visited, and the ones that we are going to visit in the future. What we normally do is I will talk about community sensitization. What we do is when we go to a particular community, we don't just go around and plant trees and leave them there. No. What we particularly do is when we go to a particular community, we ask for businesses, shop owners, or maybe residential houses that have interest in planting trees, because from the little experience we have from our 5 years experience, we understand that most of the trees that we planted, the one that survived, are those that people take ownership of. So we don't just go to any particular community and plant trees. We plant them in the places I listed, and then we allow them, or we give them under the ownership of that particular people I listed. We have partnership with community-based organizations, and what we normally do with community-based organization is we give them seedlings from the one we collected from people, from donors, and then we ask them to plant those seedlings in their particular community. And also the Federal Minister of Environment has also invited us for a talk with the minister. We had the office of the Minister of Environment, Honorable Larab Abbas, just a few days ago. For that, we can also say we are in talking stage. So we don't actually have a full partnership, but it's on the process with the government. And for NGOs, we don't have any partnership with any non-governmental organization. We don't have partnership with any donor agency. So nobody is giving us money to do these things, except the donors I mentioned above, and all of them are on social media. Like, all our donors are largely on social media. I personally never reach out to anybody. Okay, I think it is only one person I have reached out to, just one out of our many donors to give us a contribution. But aside of that, we have never reached out to people on personal basis. My appeal to the general public is simple: take responsibility, plant a tree.